All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a Deep Jewels fight announcement. So Deep Jewels has announced that Deep Jewels 44 will go down on March 24th at New Pier Hall in Tokyo, and it is going to be headlined by an atomweight championship. The champion, SiYoon Park, just fought this past weekend, January 20th, is already booked to face the current Deep Jewels Strawweight and RIZIN Super Atomweight champ Seika Izawa. This is a fight to get hyped for, ladies and gentlemen. So Park is just defended her Black Combat Atomweight Championship and already had the Deep Jewels Championship bout signed, because she had mentioned on her social media beforehand that her next fight was already scheduled for March. So this is really cool. I have some misgivings about this fight, however. Those are more just me being nitpicky. But Izawa is looking to be a two-weight champion in Deep Jewels. And if you technically count that Super Atomweight is a different weight class, which officially it is, then she will become a triple weight champ if she wins. But Park is not one to be underestimated. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. So Park comes in at 6-3. Izawa comes in at 12-0. She's undefeated. Park, I believe, is riding a 5-fight win streak currently. She last fought Moeri Suda at Black Combat 10, January 20th, picking up a unanimous decision win. Izawa is coming in off of a submission win over Miyu Yamamoto at RIZIN 45 on New Year's Eve. So both fighters are coming in fresh. They're both coming off of fights. Neither of them have been inactive. Izawa is 1 year the elder, 26-25. So really nice to see a division where young fighters are ruling the roost right now. Let's see. Looks like Izawa is just slightly taller at 5'2", 157 centimeters to 5'1", 155 centimeters for Park. No reach listed for Park. Izawa is listed at 6'4", or 64 inches, 163 centimeter reach. So let's talk about the fight itself here first. So this is going to be Park's toughest opponent to date. And honestly, her opponents have not been getting any easier. I mean, she fought Seika Izawa Saori Oshima back in September. I didn't have faith that she would win, but she pulled it out, fought a perfect fight against Saori Oshima, and then just this past weekend, before this recording, she fought and defeated Moeri Suda. So her last two opponents, honestly, are really great preparation for fighting someone in Seika Izawa. Izawa is going to be a little bit bigger than both of them, but not too much bigger. I mean, definitely bigger than Oshima, but not much bigger than Moeri Suda. And honestly, Izawa is like a mix of both Oshima and Suda. Loves to work on the ground, loves to go for submissions, doesn't really spend a whole lot of time on the ground, but has a variety of takedowns and a variety of submissions. Also tenacious, never stops attacking. That's both that's definitely Oshima style, and Suda has a lot of those traits as well. So, well, I mean, Izawa, I would pick her to beat either of those two. Park beating those two is definitely going to help her prepare for someone like Seika Izawa. Now, on the other hand, Izawa is coming off of an absolute layup fight in Miyu Yamamoto. I mean, Miyu was had a losing record at the time. It was on a losing streak. It was and had her foot out the door because it was her retirement bout. I mean, nobody actually gave Miyu Yamamoto a chance in that fight. So compared to Izawa coming off of a layup fight, Park's last two fights were real challenges. takedown defense will be the key for SiYoon Park here. She doesn't want to go to the ground against Seika Izawa at all. Now, she avoided the ground almost completely against Oshima, spent a lot of time on the ground against Morari Suda. She's got to really work on her takedown defense. She does not want to go to the ground against Seika Izawa. I'm not sure what type of enclosure they will be fighting in for this one. Deep Jewels, usually if they hold events by themselves, they'll have the ring. If it's the ring, that'll favor Izawa. She has fought in the ring before. As far as I remember, SiYoon Park has never fought in a ring. But if it's a cage, then they're about equal experience. So here's a couple hang-ups I have about this fight. Okay. Izawa holds both the Deep Jewels Strawweight and RIZIN Super Atomweight titles. But she has never defended the Deep Jewels Strawweight title. She's held it for 2.5 years, no defense. Now, for a while, Deep Jewels really didn't have any strawweights. But here's the thing. Right now, they have a sitting interim champion. Why is the current champion not fighting the interim champion, Arisa Matsuda? If you're not going to defend the strawweight title, then drop it. It's that easy. That's all there is to it. And this goes. My big thing is I'm sick and tired of multi-weight champions in MMA, because all it does is it results in a belt not getting defended. If you're not going to defend the strawweight title, then vacate it, because you have an interim champion. That's who you should be fighting. Also, it's funny how Seika Izawa never talked about the Deep Jewels Atomweight title until a Korean won it. Just saying, it's kind of funny. Never cared about that title before, but now, as soon as a Korean wins it, oh, I want to get that Atomweight championship and bring it back to Japan. Funny how that works out, isn't it? But that's my personal nitpick. I don't think anyone else is going to care too much about that. It's still going to be an exciting fight. Those are my thoughts on it. Deep Jewels 44 goes down March 24th in Tokyo. You'll have to buy a membership to Deep's YouTube channel to watch it. It's like $13 a month, I think. Think of it as like a pay-per-view, one-time pay-per-view. Just cancel it afterwards if you want. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the bout in the comments down below. If you liked the vid, please hit that thumbs up. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.